Hey first grade friends, and welcome back to our week that's all about our opinion writing. This week we're using our OREO opinion writing model to help us write an opinion paragraph about Wendell. And we want to know, was Wendell a good friend to Sophie? Why or why not? And so yesterday we started by stating our opinion. It's kind of like your topic sentence or your opening sentence. And we said, in our opinion, or in my opinion, really, your opinion might be different. In my opinion, Wendell is a bad friend. Well, today I need to give a reason that supports that opinion and then give an example or details that support my opinion. So you'll remember that on Monday, we did a little bit of OREO opinion writing planning. We said, in our opinion, Wendell is a bad friend. The reason I gave for that is I said he's selfish and bossy. And here's an example. He made all of the rules. It's selfish for one friend to make all of the rules and try to take everything for themselves. It's bossy to tell somebody else, you can't make any of the rules, I will make all of them, and I'm going to make sure that those rules benefit me. So I gave a reason and an example. Then we'll go ahead and wrap up with restating our opinion, the bottom part of our cookie. So today we're now going to take care of this double stuff piece of our OREO. I wrote my opening sentence, and now I got to get this reason written and my example. Let's take a look. So I have my picture, which is showing my example. I then wrote my first part of my paragraph, which states my opinion, the top part of my cookie. In my opinion, Wendell is a bad friend. Then I moved down to my reason. Your reason, it's kind of like we have 2 or 3 teaching sentences. Well, with the OREO opinion model, we've got our top part of our cookie, and then we've got this double stuff. My reason is telling why I have that opinion. An example is going to match that reason. So I said one reason is that he is bossy and selfish. But now I have to give an example of a time that he was bossy or selfish. So I'm going to plan out my sentence for my example. The best way to write your example is to start by saying, for example. So I'm going to say, for example, Wendell made all of the rules when they played games. Yeah, I like that. For example, and we put a comma after example. We're taking a little breath there, so we put a comma. For example, Wendell made all the rules when, notice my 2-finger space slides, when, I ran out of space, friends, so now I can come down here to the bottom, that would be fine. You know what, I might want to do that. Or I can flip over to the back and I've got all this beautiful writing space here. Let's see, I think I do want to just squeeze it in and down on the bottom. I do have some space. For example, Wendell made all the rules when they played games. They played games, period, at the end of my sentence. So now I have to go back and I'm going to touch each of my lines and restate my example. I'm going to say the whole sentence again. For example, Wendell made all the rules when they played games. Now I can write it. For, notice my uppercase F at the beginning of my sentence. Example, example. Oh, that's a final stable syllable. That's P-L-E. For example, Wendell, just snag his name from where you wrote it on the top. Wendell made, made. Well, that says mad. There's a sneaky E at the end, making that A say its name. For example, Wendell made all, A-L-L, all the, T-H-E, the rules, when they, digraph T-H, they played, played, pull, P-L-A, I know it's A-Y if it's at the end of my word, played. They already did it, it's over, so we need a suffix at the end. E-D. For example, Wendell made all the rules when they played games. G, aim. I'm going to start with game, but it's not just one game, when they played all the games. Suffix S. So now, friends, I am honoring this OREO opinion model because I wrote my opening sentence to tell how I felt. I gave my opinion. That's right here. In my opinion, Wendell is a bad friend. But I don't just tell my opinion and then get out of there. I tell my opinion and then I add my double stuff. I have to add my reason. Here's my reason. One reason is that he is bossy and selfish. He is, in my opinion. And an example. This is a double stuff OREO. For example, Wendell made all the rules when they played games. And notice how that matches what I drew in my picture, friends. So here's your job. You need to go back and reread your opening sentence where you told us what your opinion is. Then recall what your reason is for having that opinion and add an example. Feel free to use the sentence starters that are going to be up on the board to help you, friends.